listeners of the Across the Cowboys with another day with the content challenge. And I'm a little excited tonight. I thought it was kind of a slow day for Cowboys news, and I just read an article shared by a friend of mine. Excuse me. Shout out to Prescott for sharing that. Uh, Talking about Mike Zimmer. One thing that's kind of lost in the shuffle that's not the topic of discussion tonight was that the Cowboys losing Arden Dirt. I haven't seen a lot of people talking that. Maybe it's just not news that I've come across yet. But how big of a loss do you think that is? That's something we can discuss at another time. But yeah, I think that's a significant loss. But back to Mike Zimmer and that article I read. I like what Darren Woodson had to say and Bill Parcells had to say about Mike Zimmer and his mental toughness and him not babying players. We know that Dan Quinn was a player's coach, and we saw what happened with Parcells and Wade, where Parcells was a tough guy, and after so many years of dealing with that, it was time for a change. And here comes Wade Phillips, and we saw the players perform well, but then of course we saw what happened with Wade Phillips. Like, the reason I bring that up is we know that Dan Quinn again was a player's coach. Maybe it's time for this defensive side, the defensive players, to have a tough-minded head coach to maybe take them to the next step. What are your thoughts on that? Do you like? We know that this team has been lacking some mental toughness and makes mistakes at the worst possible time. Lacks discipline. This is almost like the Cowboys killing two birds with one stone here. I like again what Mike Zimmer does scheme wise, but now bringing that mental toughness, I think that's an added bonus for sure. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, make sure to subscribe to the Across the Cowboys podcast. We bring you new content every Monday night, so check that out. And again, guys, you have a good night.